Welcome to your Lilywhites podcast. This episode is Corinthian at home in what was a terrific display from the Lilywhites from start to finish. Just a game where we had full control. We've got Pat and Dave on the podcast this week, two classic gentlemen who have been Lilywhites fans for a long time. Also, we have Wes, who dropped on to speak about last week's Twitter beef at the Hollander Blair game, and hopefully we can get Callum's view a little bit sooner as well. All the views in this are from the fans, and remember, this is your podcast, so when you jump on, it's your chance to say. But as always, enjoy the podcast and up the Lilywhites. Pat, half-time here for the Lilywhites. They are 2-0 up and they race into a lead. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they're playing really well. The two full-backs that Tommy signed on are doing their job and keeping us nice and tight at the back. The wind's spawning it a little bit, but I think we could be 4-0 up easily at the moment. We've had a little bit of bad luck, but the keepers played well on the other side and they're making the game of it as well.
Yeah, the wind's playing the elements here, really, because I think the Lilywhites have worked that one out quickly as well. Keep the ball on the floor, keep reverberating, keep it going around, and you know, we're getting the more success where Corinthian are trying to force it a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, as well today, obviously the team hasn't changed from last week from the complete performance, but players have come back like KC. What do you think of the squad now that it's been more complete since Tommy's had an overhaul?
I think since Tommy's been here, he's made people do different jobs. Billy Bingham looks like he's playing slightly deeper, picking the ball up off the back four, which makes it easier for them, and he strokes the ball about nicely anyway. So I think that's a good move he's made, and obviously signing the two fullbacks on. And we look a round team now. We look a complete team, you know. And if we keep playing the way we are, we'll be in that playoffs and most probably win it. Hopefully win it.
It's all about form, isn't it? We're going into it right now, and 2-0's a really hard score because the Lilywhites have been 2-0 up a lot, and it somehow seems to bite us in the arse. So hopefully the second half we can come out and keep that performance going. What's the full-time score?
I think we'll win 4-0.
4-0?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Pat. See you at full time.
No problem.
David, 2-0 to the Lilywhites here. Really complete first half. What's your thoughts of the first half?
We look really strong today, in my view. We've had two super goals. We've hit the post. They're shooting from distance now, so I think they're desperate to score. So I think we're well on top.
As you can probably hear, the wind is playing havoc today. Oh, well, it's caught your scarf there. The wind is playing havoc today. And do you think that's falling into the Lilywhites sort of, we're playing the ball on the floor today, where Corinthian, who are used to playing on a grass pitch, are sort of launching it a little bit?
Well, I hear you what you're saying a little bit, because the wind is like left to right, isn't it? So we're playing into the wind, but you don't notice it on the pitch, I don't think. I think we're doing okay into the wind. I think there's scope now for the second half for us to shoot from distance with the wind.
With it flying in?
Yeah.
With the complete performance so far, who's been the most standout player for you today?
I can't see a weak link at the moment. I think they're all playing super. I mean, Stefan's obviously the guy up front who does it all the time for us, although he hasn't scored yet. But
not today.
No, but I can't fault anybody. So no standout for me. Just the whole team is playing well.
Team hasn't changed as well from last Monday. What is it? A good thing that's happened, or do you feel like sometimes you need to make a tweak every now and again, or if it isn't broke, don't fix it?
Well, I'm not sure what the situation is with the guys who got sent off the other week. Whether that's called 3-game ban for all three of them.
No, Casey's back today. He's on the bench.
Okay, that's fine. But no, if the manager's happy with the team he's put out, he sees them train every 2-3 times a week. Go with it. Go with your gut, mate.
Well, Dave, we'll catch you back here at the end of the game. Before we go, what's your full-time prediction?
Well, at the moment, I can't see Corinthian scoring the way they're playing. So they'll have to up their game. So I think they might score, but I think we'll get at least another one. So I'm going 3-1.
3-1, thank you. See you at full time.
See you, mate.
Bit of a special mention here, but I've got Wes with me. So just to break this down very quickly, after the game last week, during the game, there was some things said from some certain fans, and it sort of went online. I can't get Callum at this minute, but I've got Wes with me. So do you want to give me a breakdown of what was said and then what your views are?
Yeah, so basically we're watching the game on Monday. We've gone down 1-0 early doors to a good strike, and then a bunch of our fans, the left-hand side of behind the goal, have started singing well, Tommy out was one. You're not fit to wear the shirt to Stefan, top goal scorer in the league, not fit to wear the shirt. What else was said? Hold on. You're not
Tommy out.
Tommy out. You're not fit to wear the shirt. We're not going up. And 10 points clear by Christmas. Obviously referencing the silly thing that our old manager said, but it just makes a joke of us, and it just annoyed me. It was like, we're there to support the team, and like we go 1-0 down and just immediately get on the back of our fans and stuff. It's it just pissed me off, mate.
Yeah, and obviously it was Callum who was one of the people you were talking to. Obviously it seems to have calmed down a little bit now, but is that really welcome here, or is that the sort of stuff you sort of want from people that are trying to back the team? Just very quickly before we kick off.
I think Callum jumped on to defend the halfway the slopers, because that's how it looked like it was to me. So I don't know the faces enough to know who did it, but yeah, of course it's not welcome here. We're trying to go up. The team going through loads of change at the moment. We've got a real good shot at the playoffs. We need to get behind the team, not get on their backs just because it's gone wrong. And Monday we was in control really. We had that one good strike from them, and other than that we was in control. So there was no need to get behind on the players' backs and start jumping on it. They can do one.
Well, we've got your view of it, so hopefully we can get Callum's, but as always, up the Lilywhites.
Up the Lilywhites, come on.
Dave, 4-0 in the end here. It was meant to be 3-0. We got penalty right at the last second. What are your thoughts on that Lilywhites win today against a playoff hopeful?
Well, I thought we totally dominated them from first half, from the very first kick-off to the last kick of the match there. Well, the penalty, obviously, yeah. I said 3-1 at half-time because I thought Corinthians would improve second half, and they didn't. They didn't get even close to us in the second half. I said 3-1, 4-0, totally deserved.
We take the 4 goals and a red card as well. But at the beginning of it, did you not think the game went a little bit flat for a little while? Was that the Lilywhites managing the game, or was that just the game being flat?
No, I think you've hit the nail on the head. I thought Faversham controlled the game. We didn't need to attack them all the time. We kept possession. We had the ball. They couldn't get the ball, so they couldn't score. And that's how good we were.
Nathan White, man of the match today for you?
Yeah, for me. Great player. Great player. We'd said over there, he's gone off, our man of the match, and lo and behold he is.
Thank you very much for your time today, Even. Up the Lilywhites.
Yeah, come on boys, we can do this.
4-0.
4-0, hey? With a sending off. What do you think of that, Pat?
Yeah, I thought they came out second half, first 20 minutes. They put a little bit of pressure on us, but we kept the heads together. We defended well, we attacked well, and we kept the momentum going. And I thought we'd get a couple of more goals, and we did. We got the goals. I know one was a penalty, and the sending off was unfortunate for them. But I think after a couple of tackles that he made, it was most probably deserved.
From first whistle to last whistle, again, no tell me about complete performance, but this one even better today, because even when the game looked flat, it looked like we were in full control. It didn't look like Corinthian were really offering us anything today to even come out. Is that sort of Corinthian though, where they've come out of a cup final and then today they've gone straight into, we've got to play a team in the playoffs, and momentum is everything going to pass? Have the Lilywhites got what it takes to win the playoffs?
Oh, I think so. The way they're playing the last 2 games, I've really been impressed with them. I think Tommy's done a lovely job here. He really has got people in that can play the game, you know. And I think they will keep us in good stead, and we'll do well in the playoffs. I really do. I know it's going to be tough, but you know they're all going to be under pressure not as much as us most probably.
Next week's another big task. Snodland are another team who are chasing the playoffs, but they're also a good side. Yeah. What do you expect next week from that type of side in Snodland?
Exactly the same as this week. If we go at them like we have this week, we'll be all right. We'll be safe. But, you know, Tunbridge Wells have got a tough game away to there at the moment. They're going to be a team to watch, but they're going to take points off teams that they shouldn't do really. But it's going to happen. I think they were 1-up against Deal today. I don't know where it finished.
When I last saw it was 0-0, but I have to check that full-time score. But
yeah.
Pat, thank you so much for your time.
That's
I know
right.
I see you in and around the club.
Yeah.
So you're a hero around this club. So thank you very much. Well done.
I don't know about that.
Cheers,
Thanks,
mate.
Brownie.
I'm here with player of the match, Nathan Wood. What a relief it must be. And also, you are player of the month for Lilywhites. Nathan, how does it feel to get your first goal and be player of the match?
Yeah, I'm over the moon, but I think the main thing is we got 3 points today. We really proved a statement on the league. They're a good side, and we just come here, got a clean sheet most importantly, but scored 4 good goals, so it's a good time to go into the last 5 games as well.
I remember when you first got here, and obviously we did the interview and that, but since then you've become a household name here. The fans love you, And how important is it, when you come to a club, no matter what level, and the fans give you all their backing, and every week, if you listen to the Lilywhites podcast, everyone thinks you're going to score, and you've got one today.
Don't get me wrong, it's lovely. I'm over the moon. I appreciate all the fans. They're great, home and away, and we've got to continue this. We need them going into the last 4 or 5 games now. It's an important time. It's crunch time. So hopefully we can carry this on and get into the playoffs.
Also, in most games, you're a bit of an unsung hero here at the Lilywhites, and I know I'm still mentioning it, but what has Tommy brought into your game? Because obviously we had Sammy who came in, he was sort of playing you wide and he was sort of pushing you a bit more around, but Tommy's given you a bit of a role. I know you're just playing more of a wing back, but now those are in and you're getting that freedom in the middle of the park. How good is it to have a manager that sort of gives you the direction?
It's been good. It's been really good. He's been brilliant with me. I knew Tommy before he come here. It's given me obviously on the ball license, kind of freedom to kind of do what I want. But everyone out of possession, everyone knows their roles and responsibilities. And I think outside today and Monday as well, I think there's 2 very good performances from the boys. And I think we've got to just keep that striving, keep that going, and then see where it takes us by the end of the season.
The turnaround in the change room has been big as well. It was sort of a little bit disjointed before he came in, and some players were quiet, some players were going to little groups, but it's a massive changing room in there. You come in, you're all having a laugh now. What kind of effect does the changing room have on your mood as a player and on the team?
Look, togetherness is everything in football. It's not what you do on the pitch, it's what you do away from the pitch as well. Boys are great, we've got a great dressing room, and I think you can see that with our performances lately. Everyone's taking that from off the pitch into on the pitch. It's good players, good experienced players as well. So hopefully we can just keep that run going and see where it takes us, really.
Well done today, mate. Player of the month and player of the match, both in one game, and nothing left to say but up the Lilywhites.
Cheers, thank you.
Gaffer, 4-0 today, half time, 2-0, really convincing performance, and then a red card. Did that change the game as well, or was it just another complete performance from the Lilywhites?
No, not at all. You can't say the red cards affected the game at all. I thought it was a good performance from us. People saying they never really got going, and I say, well, we take credit for that. We set a shape up again. The boys. We've the only thing at the moment we give the ball away sometimes cheaply with our choice of pass is what we're on about. But overall, again, two games on the spin now. We've sort of picked up the momentum, and 4-0 I think is a fair reflection of the game.
The level of team today as well is a team that are in the playoffs, that a team that we could potentially face as well. Does that sort of give you the momentum to say that if we do get a home tie, we can beat them again, or just going through it to give mentally that we can put a performance like that against a playoff team?
I don't think you could look into it. I mean, obviously that's their team talk from if we do meet them. Remember this. I mean, I didn't mention, my second game in, we lost up there 2-1. But again, we've come on so much since then, playing in the wrong areas, people going to get the ball in the wrong areas. And, we've come on a lot since then. And obviously new additions as well have come into it. But today's a day that, we've got to enjoy them. Listen, no one's ever going to come off. I said to the boys in there, they're big enough to know that no one's going to come off and congratulate you on winning, because unfortunately you've got to win every single game, because that's what the expectations are here. So, but we know what difficult league this is to get out of, no matter what level you've played at. So we're really happy with today, because it's a clean sheet, it's 4-0, gets a very good side. They're organised, but I thought today we got it right.
Nathan Wood finally got his first goal today. I know off the ball he works his socks off, puts himself in, puts in the tackles, but today to go and get that first goal, and it looked like a major relief for him and the squad. Everyone here likes him, and he got a man of the match as well.
Yeah, everyone was obviously pleased for him, because that's the only bit of Woody's game that he's frustrated with. But his overall contribution to the side since we've come here, him and KC have been phenomenal. KC, not to go straight back in, I would never have thought that, because I think he's been probably our standout player since we've come consistently. But after the performance on Monday, and Casey understood that, he's a football lad, and he knew we couldn't change it. Woody's a similar sort of mould. He can do a lot of damage to teams when he's on his game, and he looks happy at the moment, which is a key as well. So, yeah, I can't fault Woody, and I'm so pleased he's got the goal as well.
Another good performance all around from the squad today as well. Moving on, we're going to be playing Snodlands. It looks like you'll be without Sam Hassler, who got a bit of a weird yellow today, because the liner was telling him one thing, the referee was telling him another, and then booked him for time wasting, which was a bit of a harsh one, really. But how do you plan now to have someone who is as good as Sam Hassler, but does it just mean that someone else gets to step up?
Well, no, Hass isn't suspended yet. Hass has got two more.
Oh, is it two more?
He's two more. Payne's the one that's on one. But that's what we're saying. But the booking was weak. I mean, Jesus, the linesman was getting involved, yet oh, listen, there's no point moaning about the officials. He's done. You know, at the end of the day, he said he's asked him to move the ball, but you're talking about moving it not a long way. So it's, you know, a little bit of common sense, and the ref doesn't realise the implications of that yellow card. So we've got to be really careful with Haas now, moving forward, and judge when, you know obviously there's a big ban at the end of it. So, but again, we're not going to take that away from the performance today. It's one of them things. Haas has been unbelievable since we've come in, discipline-wise. You know, if he's been booked a couple of times, then they're for fouls, not. You know, we've come in and there's all the red cards around him and bookings, and it's not the Sam Haster that we know, and he's come in and to be fair, today he was unfortunate to get that yellow.
Again, my apologies, I got the players wrong. But we're moving on now. We're 1 week to prepare for Snodden, who are another team who are actually chasing the playoffs, but are a really good side and they have got games in hand, so they could join us in the playoffs. Is it the same preparation again, the same things going forward, just looking at ourselves, or do you want to take it one game at a time?
No, I've been fortunate enough to go over Snodden a few times. So, you know, the most important thing for us is to be prepared. We respect every side, but the most important thing as well is for us not to adapt the way we play to other teams. We've got to be confident enough to take the game to them. We're at home as well. I'm glad we've got a good result at home today, because the last performance wasn't the best. So, you know, the fans have been brilliant. So it's just a good day all around. But the games we've literally, you know, Snodden in straight away is a turnaround for Tunbridge Wells, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround.
It's a quick 72 hours, so I don't know any other results today, but all you can do is chalk off what's in front of you. But today I think a few bods thought we might have come unstuck today, so to send a 4-0 scoreline back sends a message. So yeah, a really good day for everyone, so hope you enjoy the weekend.
It's getting more steady here, you know, close to the 400 mark. I think it averages it out almost in the season. And the fans are coming through, back in through their drones. And it's a really happy place to come around. You see today when we score, someone like Woody scores, and when he come off, clapping. But every player got that today, and the fans were excellent today.
Yeah, it's just, we can feel it as well. We can sense it around the place as well. So, you know, socially now, the bar's a lot more livelier. We're big enough to say when we're poor and also when we're good. But when we're good, we're going and we enjoy it. We're not enjoying it because we've won 4-0 today. We're enjoying it because we've worked hard all week and we want to enjoy it. We want the fans to come in the bar. We want to make it this like a nice place to come. And at the moment it is. But obviously it's like football's football. If you lose, it's not a nice place to be. But at the moment, we're on a nice little run of games. And the aura around the changing room and the club, I'm hoping, is a positive one and a happy one. And if you've got a happy club, happy players, then you play your best football.
It's becoming one club now. It's you for coming over, starting a women's development. So thank you once again, Gaffer, and long may it continue.
No, thank you. And thank again the fans. Unbelievable. See you next week.
Oh, one more thing. Yeah. Someone told me something about, a fan was talking about Norwich today. So you've got a connection with Norwich. Do you want to explain that?
Oh, Jesus. Nah. No, that's years ago. Yeah, I was up in Norwich, so... Who brought that up then?